Hello there, and thank you for tuning on to another episode of our scripture breakdown ministry. My name is David Abraham, and our scripture for today comes from Isaiah 55 8 to 9. It says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." I repeat, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Now, I want to divide the scripture into four parts. The first part says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts." Now, what is God saying here? He's saying his thoughts are not our thoughts. He's saying that his thoughts are bigger than our thoughts. He's saying that whilst we think from a physical point of view, he thinks from a more spiritual point of view. He's saying while we think from what we see and from the parameters of how far our eyes and our hearing and our senses can reach, he thinks from a broader perspective. He thinks from an aerial point of view. He thinks from the beginning whilst we are born unto the end where we will eventually get to. He says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts." So while God is thinking of us from a futuristic perspective, we are thinking from the now perspective. And he says, "My thoughts are not your thoughts." So while God is thinking of us, of the good things which he has in store for us, of the abundant blessings which he has bestowed for us, of all that he has for us, we are thinking of the now. So while God is thinking of bigger things for us, we are thinking of the things of the now. So we need to tap into the thoughts of God. We need to be able to understand how he thinks. The thoughts of God towards us are the will of God towards us. And therefore, if we begin to tap into his thoughts and begin to follow after his will, we will surely reap the reward. And we will surely reap the reward of obedience towards God. And he goes ahead and said, "Neither are your ways my ways." So God has his attributes. God has his ways. God has his behaviors. God is a merciful God. God is a God of love. God is a consuming fire. God is a God of wrath. God is a good God. God is a God of healing. God is a provider. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. God has his various attributes. He's the rose of Sharon. He's the lion of the tribe of Judah. He's the lily of the valley. So God has his different unctions, different functions, different attributes, which makes him ultimately God. And he says, as the heavens are high, he says, his ways are not our ways. So while God begins to exhibit his attributes in all that we do and in all that he sends us to do, we know his pattern of operation. We know his way of operation. And our ways are different from God. Because while man is thinking and plotting of how to get to a destination, how to progress in his career, how to progress in the things that in all his endeavors, God is thinking of a different thing. God is thinking of us from a broader perspective. God is thinking of salvation for us. God is thinking of an everlasting life for us. God is thinking of how to move us from one level to another, that we may be able to experience him ultimately. Then the third bit said, "As the heavens are high above than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts and your thoughts." So here God is reiterating that his ways are not anywhere near us. He says, as the heavens are high above the earth, so are his ways higher than our ways, and his thoughts higher than our thoughts. So God is trying to establish his supremacy. He's trying to establish his awesomeness. He's trying to establish his omnipotence and omnipresence. Trying to establish that while he's thinking from a worldwide perspective, because he created the fish of the deep, the beast of the field, because he created the birds of the air, and he created everything, every living thing that is called natural on the face of this earth. We are thinking of the immediate thing of how to grow ourselves and how to excel in our career. But God is thinking of how to protect the earth. God is thinking on how to preserve the earth. God is thinking on how to prevent the enemy from doing the things that would annihilate or that would continue to destroy mankind. God is thinking of protection. The thoughts of God towards us are thoughts of good. The thoughts of God towards us are far, far above. The thoughts of God and the way he reasons are far, far and way beyond our thoughts. So while we reason like men that we are, God is reasoning like God that he is. Now I want to pray that God gives us more rhema into this word, that we may be able to understand, that we may be able to experience it and feel it, and we'll be able to run with it and walk with it. And we may be able to know how to go about this, that we may be able to ultimately pray with this and be able to know more and more of the thoughts and the ways of God. All this I ask through Jesus Christ our Lord. Thank you so much for listening, and God bless in Jesus' name.